What is up, guys? And today we have a pretty serious thing to talk about. This guy in front of me is one of the strangest Kinalite Kingdom players, and some of you may already recognize him by his name, Tunda. But for the rest of you, let's just say that something he did caused the entire game to change. And, it is absolutely insane. So I'm going to go ahead and get into it. Basically, it all started with this. I'm going to go ahead and show a picture. Right here, you can see that the game was updating, and it was, going through a just typical bug fix, and all of a sudden it said, okay, it's working, but Tunda made me shut it down again. And if you don't know who manages these messages, it's Colby Pikmin1, which leads us to believe that Tunda did something, exploited something, and Colby had to take care of it. We're not really sure, but, it is what it is. And when it went down, the game didn't come back up. And basically, this wouldn't really be too much of an issue, but there's this thing called the Candy Leaderboard, and lots of people were going to pull an all-nighter to get top 10 for the Candy Leaderboard to receive prizes for it. Prizes like this red blubbish behind me, which was for the top 10 people. And Tunda, over here, because of something he did, it shut down the game and somehow caused the game to just not come back up, and the devs couldn't fix it. And so the game was down for the next few hours. And by that time, people had already, people who couldn't grind anymore, basically they were out of the competition because they couldn't grind a top 10 anymore, and it resulted in the stuff that went down later. Basically, it was pretty chill for a while, other than the few occasional messages of Tunda, you suck, and Tunda, go to hell, which was pretty crazy. I'm not endorsing any of this because we don't really know what he did. But it even got people mad about the candy competition. People saying, bro, I swear, if it wasn't for Tunda, I could have made it. And leading eventually to another person who was pretty popular because he found the first Chroma Muralo. Basically, he said, that shutdown last night screwed me over. I pulled an all-nighter to grind on top 10, and I was 13th. Could have done it if the downtime happened. I would be fine if you guys just pushed reset back a day. Basically, what he wanted to do was he said, hey, because the game went down for basically a day for some people, can we just push it back, the event back a day? Which would have been fine, but the Candy Leaderboard was already set up for 3 weeks, and it would disrupt the whole flow of it if it was pushed back a day, and it would make it unfair to the people who did grind and were in top 10 and everything. Basically, that's what, that he responded with. And Colby, you can obviously see that Colby was talking about it with him he replied, anyways, it was not going to be extended, and it led to some real serious drama that started happening. Basically, the guy who found the Chroma Muralo said he was going to release everything, which is absolutely insane. And if you don't believe me, then I'm going to go ahead and show you, some images real quick. Basically, he had already released everything that he had, and this is just an image of his Chroma Muralo and his Chroma Pumpkin. If you think this is fake, like it's in the lower box or the later boxes, like box 6 and up, it's not. He sent screenshots of all of those boxes, and they were all empty. So he really did release everything. And he even then proceeded to send screenshots of the Chroma Muralo and Chroma Pumpkin being gone, which is absolutely insane in my opinion. And he said, I'll send pics when I'm done of all my boxes, which he did, because most people said they, weren't believing him. And a lot of people still don't believe him, but from what I've managed to get together, it is confirmed he did release all these things. And he was even in top 25, which meant that one of the prizes on the leaderboard, which only 75 will exist, was released. There's only 74 now, making it more rare. And it also begs the question of, if more are released, will it make it more rare? Will people genuinely care, even though it was technically easier to get than those other prizes? I'm not really sure what's going to come out of this, but I thought it was a pretty serious topic to bring up. Again, please don't send any hate to anyone. If you want to talk to Tunda about it, then just DM him on Discord. But, we still don't really know what went on. So, if you guys enjoyed this video and want to see more content on it, then please just go ahead and subscribe. I'll even be posting a video on how to win in the Candy leaderboard and what the prizes are in a few days. So, thank you guys for watching, and see you guys later.